narcissistic individual is one big illusion. They will go all out to sell you the future of your dreams so that they can get their needs met in the present. When it comes to a narcissistic individual, when they want something from you, they are the biggest people pleasers you could ever meet. And then they will go all out to train you up to walk on eggshells so that you find yourself trying to please them, trying to make everything okay with them. When it comes to a narcissist and their illusion, they are going to go all out to sell you a misrepresentation of who they are as a person. They're going to go all out to mislead you, not only mislead your perception of who they are as a person, they're going to go all out to mislead your perception of events, your perception of reality. The narcissist is looking for a temporary escape from themselves and jump into a more appealing reality with you, because in some way they are envious of you. And not only are they looking to jump into a more appealing reality with you at that given moment in time, they're going to go all out to drag you along for the ride. So they're going to come on strong and seemingly pay attention to you, seemingly want to get to know all about you, when what they're actually doing is gathering the information that they need on you so that they can mirror who you are as a person and match you like for like and claim they want all the same things as you, so that you feel like you've met someone who truly understands you and you believe you truly understand them. And because they're using your biggest dreams, your biggest desires that you would really like out of life, and you believe that they want those things too, you work hard to attain those things with them. And every time something doesn't quite work or go to plan, because we all know that there's hiccups in life, we can work harder to achieve it with them because we don't want to let them down, because we know how hurtful it is if we were to lose that desire, that dream. A narcissistic person is going to project a false image of who they are as a person. They are going to present themselves as a confident or successful, or they're coming along with that charismatic charm, or they can come along with that vulnerability and those victim plays. And as some narcissistic people are extremely fragile, and they go to that victim mentality in order to avoid any consequences for their actions. That victim mentality becomes their personality, and it's very, very believable as to who they sell themselves to be. When they cover their fragile ego with that facade of charismatic charm, that again becomes their personality. And it's very difficult to see through the illusion that they are selling you and get to know them for who they are as a person, because they swap and change on you constantly, and when they treat you in a negative way, they find a way to blame you. Narcissistic individuals simply lack the empathy to care about you. They're just looking to get their needs met by you. They are incapable of showing that genuine concern unless it makes them look good. They are incapable of understanding how you feel, yet they are very capable of using your feelings against you to get their needs met from you. Narcissistic people thrive on that attention to bolster their own ego. Therefore, they will do things for you in order to get something in return from you. Every action is a transaction when it comes to dealing with narcissistic individuals. They have that grandiose self-image. They believe that they are special. They believe that they are important. And because they believe this within themselves, they can be some of the most endearing people to be around, especially with that charismatic charm. You can't help but enjoy being in their company in their beginning, when they're trying to sell you that illusion of everything that could be. And even when they treat you horrifically, because they find a way to blame you, you work harder to bring back the illusion that you had with them in the beginning, not recognizing it was all manipulation. Narcissistic people often tend to lack the insight on their own destructive behavior. They have a very distorted view, yet they manage to drag you into their perception so that you can't actually see what is happening to you. And then you're often left with that trauma bond where you've become emotionally addicted to them and chemically addicted from the release of the cortisol during the lows and the stress and the dopamine during the highs, that you're also looking to then get that fix with them. You're looking to get back the person they sold themselves to be, and it's very difficult to recognize the person that they turned out to be, because they're going to go all out to blame you for absolutely anything and everything that goes wrong. So you go all out to work harder to please them, to hang on to something that was never meant to be. A narcissistic individual will go all out to sell themselves to be whoever they think other people need to believe they are as a person, in order for the narcissist to be able to effectively exploit the person, get their needs met by the person. They will sell themselves to be whoever they think you want them to be. And as it's not who they truly are, it's an illusion. Those good times, we live that moment in our present reality when they are treating us so well. We live that moment, and that moment feels good. That moment feels great, and we want to get those moments back with them. However, they're in our past, they're in the history. That's not the present moment. Now, when you're in a stage of a relationship with a narcissist where they're devaluing you, where they're discarding you, where they're disengaging from you, even if it's your narcissistic parent, your narcissistic friend, your narcissistic partner, it's a very painful reality. It's a very painful present moment. And you can often look back on those moments where your partner treated you well, where your parent took you out for a nice day out and spoiled you and was there for you, those good times, those laughs that you had with your friend, and go all out to try and get those back with the person, and not recognizing the cycle that continues with that person. Yes, we can all have our bad days, we can all have our ups and downs. With a narcissist, it's a persistent pattern of behaviour. Not only is there those ups and downs, when they're devaluing and discarding who you are, they go all out to love bomb somebody new, often in front of you, to try and provoke those feelings of jealousy within you, so that they can blame you for being the bitter one, the obsessed one with them, because they're just trying to boost their own ego. They're just trying to make themselves appear good and look good to those around them. They're selling everyone an illusion so that they can get their needs met. And as you live that present moment with them, it's very confusing. However, to break the illusion, you have to recognize the toxic person that they can be and the negativity that they bring out in a situation. The only person we can change is ourselves, and that's a very challenging thing to do for us. We can't change other people. All we can do is recognize people for who they are and the patterns of the behavior that they display, and then make an informed choice of whether we want to be around that kind of person, or whether it's time to walk away for our own sanity. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot come no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a couple of books out on Amazon: 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People If You Cannot Go No Contact, a Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, and how to create psychological, emotional and physical boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.